A very good and warm evening to the Honorable Chief Guest and all the Treasury guests, parents, grandparents, teachers, and my dear friends. Welcome to the annual day celebration of Little Millennium, MANAPAKKAM. Today is special and memorable occasion, one that we will remind in the years to come. Now I would like to call Kavita ma'am to give away the welcome address.
Thank you, Madhu. A very good evening to one and all. The annual day topic for this year is on our sentiments and emotions. Emotions can be mystifying, pleasing, heartbreaking, fascinating, and complete overwhelming. We have all experienced that we have over the past 2 years. Let's share some happiness, sunshine, and serenity on this planet Earth because the world has experienced a lot of tension and anxiety. The world can be changed without the use of magic. All the strength we require already resides inside of us. We have the ability to use our emotions to improve our imagination. Kids who are aware of their emotions and know how to cope with them have more self-assurance that they can handle everything life throws at them. We at Little Millennium truly believe each child is unique and develops differently, but emotions help them to derive meaning from the world around us. Our emotions can be good or bad, but it provides a lot of excitement in life. This evening, we are here to turn our thoughts, mind, and attention towards this stage. We will take you through the mystical journey of emotions, which will remind you of the good old days. Today is a special and memorable occasion, one that we will remember in the years to come. Good things take time, so enjoy every bit of it. Let's begin our show with a smile on your face, love in your heart, and happiness within your soul. But before we start our evening, let's show gratitude to God for giving us our normal days back. Let's stand up for the Little Millennium Anthem.
We are here to sing and dance. We are here to play and sing. We are here to read and write. We are here to become the future of the world. Little, little are we. We are the millennium's future.
Now, may I request our chief guest, Dr. Thamare Ram, Ms. Purnapriya Ravichandar, the Manager Academic, and our CLO, Ms. Doyle Bose, for lighting the lamp ceremony. for addressing the gathering. Ma'am, please.
Thank you, Nana. Our chief guest of this evening, Dr. Tamarai Ram, Mrs. Purna Priya, our academic manager, very proud parents, my team of key functionaries, teachers, or should I call them my family. My dear students, a very good evening to one and all present here. This evening is one of the very, very special evenings in the calendar of the school. It is the first annual day for Little Millennium MANAPAKKAM. And as a CLO of the school, I'm humbled and at the same time I feel very proud to be standing here in front of you. Proud and privileged to be heading an institution which we call a school with a difference. As we believe in excellence, we believe in organizing things that would reflect what our value system stands for and focus on fostering growth in mind, body and spirit which lead our children to become lifelong learners. So I would like to thank and congratulate every person who is associated with Little Millennium for their immense support. Thank you all. Let us take a look at the annual pillars for the academic year 2022-23.
And welcome such a noted personality, Dr. Tamarai Ram, who has graciously accepted our invitation to join us today as our guest of honor this evening. She has 27 years of experience in medical field and specializes in women health. One who considers her ability to care for women both her calling and an enormous blessing and understands the physical and emotional challenges of women today. An advocate for her patients who is compassionate about their care. Dr. Tamarai Ram has received the Singapore President Award for Excellence during SARS. I invite her to come forward and address our esteemed gathering. I'm sure that this interaction with our chief guest will be a valuable learning.
Can I call you? My friend, can you be my lover up until the very end? Don't you worry, I'll be there whenever you want.
Good evening, everyone. It's really a pleasure to be here, and I sincerely thank Mrs. Doyle Bose and the school management for giving me such a honorable position, and it's such a nice thing to see all the toddlers performing. And I hope to see some more performances of all the kids. And they asked me to talk a little bit on practical tips to have a healthy lifestyle. I think as a parent, all of you, I think you people are more updated than me because my daughter's already in college. So with internet era, I think all of you will be more updated with the practical tips how to bring up your children. But I will just touch upon few small tips, what has to be done. Especially on nutrition, hydration, sleep, hygiene, and a little bit on gadget usage. So, few basic tips I'm sure most of you would be following, but just little bit of
a little touch on diet. It's better to give a balanced diet for all the toddlers. Children at this age, once they are healthy, they are necessary for the healthy future and generation also. So balanced diet is very, very important. Include as much fruits as possible, vegetables, nuts, and try to avoid junk. Of course, it's not possible to avoid junk completely, but try to portion your junk like monthly once or weekly once or something of that sort as a nice gesture, as a treat for your children when they do something good or when they behave well. But don't make it a habit to give it on every day-to-day basis. And then try to minimize the sugar content in all the foods what you give for the children. And increase the water intake. Stress the importance of water intake, especially when it's going to be summer and kids are always playing and they get dehydrated very soon. Make sure they get adequate hydration and fresh fruits. It's better to eat as fruits rather than taking it as juice. And then different food every day. And the most important thing I wanted to stress upon is the sleep practice for the children. For this age group, for toddlers, it's better to have at least 9 to 10 hours of solid sleep during night hours. Make it a point to set it as a routine and switch off the lights at least half an hour before they start sleeping and switch off all the gadgets at least few hours before children start sleeping and avoid the same thing like screen timing at least few hours, because once the phone or any tab or anything is switched off, the flashes of light still continue for at least about half an hour to 45 minutes for all human minds. So it's better to switch it off at least about half an hour to 45 minutes earlier, not on the bed. If you want to read some books, probably you can read some books, but not with a tab or with a phone. So at least you can minimize the screen time usage. And what we practice is the ones what children follow. So I think we should also practice the same thing and try to keep the timings as the constant, like maybe flexible for half an hour plus or minus, but don't delay too many hours of difference so that the next day the sleep pattern changes for all children. So I just picked up these few points from all this American Pediatric Association psychiatric group, just to let you know the few points, that's it. And make sure kids have a very good breakfast and preferably all homemade, not the cereals and things like that, some proper homemade food. And next is increase the playtime. Definitely now with all this COVID and other infectious diseases, we tend to keep children more at home, but it's better to like let them play outside now. Of course the COVID is slightly increasing now, but still it is better to let them play outside as long as possible, because it improves their metabolism, it improves their activity levels much better rather than playing on the phone or on the tab, which is much more unhealthy. So that is one thing which I wanted to stress. And then hygiene, of course now with all this COVID precautions, all of us know about this hand hygiene, hand wash and all these techniques. I think even children know much better how it has to be done. And one more important thing what I wanted to stress was the increase the parental involvement in both school and at home. Just because kids are going to play school doesn't mean that they learn everything in the play school, but teachers will be there for a short while, but they're at home for most of the time. So that period has to be utilized with children as much as possible. Of course everybody is working, both parents are working, but whatever time you spend, I think you should spend some quality time with the children and increase the parental involvement. Set rules, learn to say no to children whenever it is needed, and then foster children's independent activity. I think I should not be delaying too much of talking, because all of you are eagerly waiting for your children to start performing. So I thank Mrs. Joel-Bose again for giving me this opportunity to speak to you and then for me to watch the students performing also. Thank you.
Thank you for being here with us today. We are honored to have you with us. Next, we have our guest from Little Millennium, Miss Poorna Priya. She is a highly experienced and qualified professional in the field of early childhood education and has been working as a senior academic manager at Little Millennium Childcare Private Limited for over 7 years. She has more than 15 years of experience in the field of early childhood education, which makes her a highly knowledgeable and skilled professional. Ms. Purnapriya has completed her degree in education and holds a diploma in early childhood education, which reflects a strong educational background and expertise in the field. She also holds a PG degree in international marketing, which adds to her skill set and makes her a well-rounded professional. One of Ms. Punta's significant achievements is conducting nearly 800 teacher trainings and parent current programs. This reflects her commitment and dedication to improving the quality of education and care provided to young children. She engages teachers effectively in training and encourages their full participation, which is crucial for ensuring the success of any training program. Let's give her a big round of applause for Ms. Purnapriya. Please address us with your words of wisdom, and your encouragement will undoubtedly motivate our students.
Happy evening, parents, grandparents. Whenever I say a happy evening, I always expect a happy evening in return. Happy evening. It's a delight to be here, to be, among my students, this lovely team of teachers headed by Doyle. The school opened in the year 2019-20. And the entire team was planning for the first ever annual day. And it so happened that the pandemic stuck. And they were all so disappointed, the children, the parents, it was, oh my God, it was such a disappointment. But then after 2 years, we did a wonderful time, teaching our children online. There were, a lot of skepticism. Is it possible? Will it really work? Will, children as old as only, 3 or 4 years, really be able to understand? But I think the team of, Kavita and Adyesha, they did a wonderful job. And during the online sessions, kept all our, children. There was no learning gap actually in the children. Today I'm delighted to be here for the first ever annual day. And I'm, really looking forward to see all the children perform. These set of children are very close to my heart because I often visit the center and I know, many of them by names also. And I think today is a day when we are celebrating whatever our children have achieved. It's one full year of learning that they have done. And one advice that I would like to give to all of you is celebrate all your children's achievements. Whether it is small or whether it is big, whatever it is, show it to them, express it to them. And, in Little Millennium, we always believe that, we say 0 to 6 years is the time when, there is rapid neural connection pathways are being formed. So each experience is good for your child. Whatever happens, whatever he learns during the 0 to 6 is going to reflect in the child's personality when he grows up. Okay? And I think, we are going to have a feast for our eyes today, something that we are all going to enjoy. And I'm not going to take much more of your time. I think many of the points that I usually tell you, I think it has been so beautifully handled by Mrs. Tamarai today, the positive reinforcement that you can give your children. Do a lot of reading during the bedtime, tell your children a lot of stories, lesson screen time. So all those things were really taken care of by a doctor. So without much ado, let us move forward with our program. Thank you. Thank you for all the support that parents you've always been giving to us. And we look forward to it in the future too. Thank you.
Sir, please come up on stage. We will have 2 lines of wisdom from Sir too. Thank you, sir.
Good evening, everyone. Is it audible? Okay, yeah. Nice to meet you all. Very happy to see young parents. I'm Ram from Pro-Life OG Center. We are very happy to be here. We would like to do something for the commitment of the work which is being carried out by Mrs. Joel Bose and her team. Okay, so we are on the behalf of Pro-Life, we would like to donate 10,001 rupees for Little Millennium.
Thank you so much, sir,
Second thing
for your
is,
kind gesture.
Thank you, madam. Thank you. Really, it is a very difficult job to look after the toddlers, which is very, very difficult, as you know. And then we also come across through that. And then second thing is, as a token gesture, again, we would like to inform you one thing. That's any parent, okay, especially toddler's mother, they can come down to Pro-Life for to have a free health checkup. Any day you are invited, please come. We do have 3 centers right now, one in Manapakkam, second in Mugolivakam, and the next one in Manapakkam as well. I am very happy to see you all. Please enjoy the show and then have a good day. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the graduation ceremony of our little champ. Hereby, I would like to start with a proverb. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. Thus, congratulations, little champs. I would also like to thank the parents for the immense support for giving us opportunity to help realize true potential of our children. So without any further delay, let's appreciate the talent of our shining stars, and to encourage them with prizes, let's have lot of fun. Now, I would away the promotional certificates and medals to developing root students. Please, ma'am. And she is the best helper of her class. Next is Zahira, who has successfully completed developing roots and is now promoted to emerging wings. And she has been awarded for being most patient in her class. Who has successfully completed developing route and is now promoted to emerging wings, and she has been awarded for being the most cheerful in her class. Who has successfully completed developing route and is now promoted to emerging wings, and he has been awarded for the most bubbly child in his class. Completed developing route and is been promoted to emerging wings, and she has been awarded the rule follower. Successfully completed Developing Roots and is now promoted to Emerging Wings, and she is been awarded for being super cool. Thank you, ma'am. Let's welcome Mansi, who has successfully completed Emerging Wings and is now promoted to Ready to Fly 1. And she has been awarded for the most bubbly girl. Thank you, ma'am. Now, I would like to call our academic manager, Ms. Purna Priya, on the stage to give away the promotional certificates and medals to the Emerging Wing students. Let's welcome Adi, who has successfully completed Emerging Wings and is now promoted to Ready to Fly 1. And he has been awarded for most confident children. Sorry, kid. Next is Arish, who has successfully completed Emerging Wings and is now promoted to Ready to Fly 1. And he has been awarded for putting his best effort. Next is Sarayu, who has successfully completed Emerging Wings and is now promoted to Ready to Fly 1. And she has been awarded as Super Sailor. Next is Adhavan, who has successfully completed Emerging Wings and is now promoted to Ready to Fly 1. And he is the star student. Next is Devash, who has successfully completed Emerging Wings and is now promoted to Ready to Fly 1 and also has the biggest heart just like his friend Shiva. Now, Shiva, who has successfully completed emerging wings and is now promoted to ready to fly 1 and has the best heart. Now, Devarsh Kumar Sau, who has successfully completed emerging wings and is now promoted to ready to fly 1 and has the biggest heart. Bala Aditya, who has successfully completed emerging wings and is now promoted to ready to fly 1 and he is been awarded for the best putting efforts. Sai, who has successfully completed emerging wings and is now promoted to ready to fly 1 and has awesome attitude. Successfully completed emerging wings and is now promoted to ready to fly 1 and he is been awarded for being the best patient boy. Who has successfully completed emerging wings and is now promoted to ready to fly. He is been awarded as homework hero. Next is Loka, who has successfully completed emerging wings and is now promoted to ready to fly 1 and she is been awarded for being independent and most talkative but in a good way. Vikram, who has successfully completed emerging wings and is now promoted to ready to fly 1 and is mostly likely to be brighten your day. Next is Pradiksha, who has successfully completed emerging wings and is now promoted to ready to fly 1 and is the best storyteller. Next is Rohit, who has successfully completed emerging wings and is been now promoted to ready to fly 1 and can make friends in no time. Thank you, ma'am. would like to call our chief guest, Thamare ma'am, to give certificates and medals. Next is Ritika Shri, who has successfully completed Emerging Wings and is now promoted to Ready to Fly 1 and is super cool. Completed Emerging Wings and is now promoted to Ready to Fly 1 and has the best smile. Successfully completed Emerging Wings and is now promoted to Ready to Fly 1 and is the most creative thinker. Completed Emerging Wings and is now promoted to Ready to Fly 1 and has been awarded for putting his best efforts. Is Taren Adarsh, who has successfully completed Emerging Wings and is now promoted to Ready to Fly 1 and is mostly like to brighten your day. Successfully completed Emerging Wings and is now promoted to Ready to Fly 1 and is the best rule follower. Next is Johan, who has successfully completed Emerging Wings and is now promoted to Ready to Fly 1 and he is the maths wizard. Next is Surabhi, who has successfully completed emerging wings and is now promoted to ready to fly and is an awesome artist. Thank you, ma'am. Let's give a big round of applause to them. Let's call Aswati on stage, who has successfully completed Ready to Fly 1 and is promoted to Ready to Fly 2 and has the best handwriting. Next is Rupa. Next is Rupa, who has successfully completed Ready to Fly 1 and is promoted to Ready to Fly 2 and is the most creative thinker. Classmate and has successfully completed Ready to Fly 1 and is promoted to Ready to Fly 2. Next is Swara, who is a caring classmate and has completed Ready to Fly 1 and is promoted to Ready to Fly 2. Next is Aditya, who has successfully completed Ready to Fly 1 and is promoted to Ready to Fly 2 and is being awarded for putting his best efforts. Next is Devahashini, who has successfully completed Ready to Fly 1 and is promoted to Ready to Fly 2 and is the best helper. Who has successfully completed Ready to Fly 1 and is been promoted to Ready to Fly 2 is the star girl student. Next is Abhisha, who has successfully completed Ready to Fly 1 and is promoted to Ready to Fly 2 and has the best smile. Lastly, our Ready to Fly graduations who are going to start a new phase in their life. Let's give a big round of applause to them. Let's call on stage Jovian, who has successfully completed Ready to Fly 2 and is now promoted to formal school. He is also a confident kid. Edwin, who has successfully completed Ready to Fly 2 and is promoted to formal school and is a homework hero. Next is Nishita, who has successfully completed Ready to Fly 2 and is promoted to formal school and is the best mannered. Rishan, who has successfully completed Ready to Fly 2 and is promoted to formal school. He is also an awesome artist. Next is K. Chandra, who has successfully completed Ready to Fly 2 and is promoted to formal school and is the best dressed girl. Shantana, who has successfully completed Ready to Fly 2 and is promoted to formal school and has superb behavior. Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to call Mr. Bishwas sir on stage, who thought have joined for a shorter period but has made a greater place in our hearts. Let's call Nilan, who is the best dressed boy. Next is Rachelin, who is independent and requires less help with her homework. Next is Rachelin, who is independent and requires less help with her work. Next is Vihan. Next is Vihan, who is a star student. Next is Bhavagya, who is super cool. Next is Bhavadeep, who is a caring classmate. Thank you, sir. With this, I conclude the graduation ceremony. Nana, Please proceed further.
Towards the most important part of the event. What is the spectrum of emotions? Like the caption, these events are based on the emotions. We will start them from happiness first. Let's welcome our developing goods and emerging kids to perform the Honey Bunny
Song based on the emotion happiness. Dia, Havisha, Sangamitra, Vian, Johan, Sanjeevan, Sahira, Shivakshi, Bhavadeep, Bhavagna, Vihana, Nilan.
You're my pumpkin, pumpkin, hello honey bunny. I'm your dumpling, dumpling, hello honey bunny. Feeling something, something, hello honey bunny, toko, toko. You're my pumpkin, pumpkin, hello honey bunny. I'm your dumpling, dumpling, hello honey bunny. Feeling something, something, hello honey bunny, toko, toko. How many times Lady Love had given me missed calls? What to tell you, lazy like no battery at all. Idhar udhar heart bouncing like a ping pong ball, 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 ball. Tring, 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 tring. Hello honey bunny, feeling something, something. Hello honey bunny, you're my pumpkin, pumpkin. Hello honey bunny, toko, toko. Such a stupid fellow, that is what I thought. Making people fall in love, no other work or what. Got to know him better when you entered the plot. Thanks to his idea, you're my honey bunny. I'm your pumpkin pia, you're my honey bunny. Bole drink, drink jia, you're my honey bunny, toko, toko.
I'm your pumpkin, pumpkin, hello honey bunny.
Hello.
I'm your dumpling, dumpling, hello honey bunny.
Hello.
Feeling something, something, hello honey bunny, toko, toko.
Drink, 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 hello honey bunny.
Hello.
Feeling something, something, hello honey bunny.
Hello.
You're my pumpkin, pumpkin, hello honey
was really a wonderful performance. Now let's invite our little angels from EW to perform Tum Tum dance with the message of emotion, love. Shloka, Surabhi, Rudrani, Sarayu, Mansi, Pradiksha, Ritika Sri, Rachel. Wow, it was really a wonderful performance. Our little dance masters from EW to entertain us with the free song based on the emotion Viti. Siddharth, Adavan, Devesh, Devash, Taren, Dishit Sai, Tanish, and Arish.
Dancing, 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 dancing any way you please. But stop when I say freeze. Everybody, get ready to hop. Hopping, hopping all around. Hopping, hopping, hopping. Hopping any way you please. But stop when I say freeze. Everybody, get ready to skip. Skipping, skipping all around. Skipping, skipping, skipping. Skipping any way you please. But stop when I say freeze. Everybody, get ready to twirl. Twirling, twirling all around. Twirling, twirling, twirling. Twirling any way you please. But stop when I say freeze. Everybody, get ready to dance. Dancing, dancing all around. Dancing, dancing, dancing. Dancing any way you please. But stop when I say freeze.
Wow, our little masters did a great job. Let's clap for them. Our events are based on the emotions. How can we exclude gratitude? Let's invite EW champs to perform English song based on the emotion gratitude. Vikram, Bala, Mitran, Rohit, Vihan and Aditya. us, we have our next program based on the emotion, excitement. Please welcome our DR and EW kids together to perform Karadlagare's song based on the emotion, excitement. Adavan, Shivakshi, Johan, Dia, Rudrani, Devesh, Surabhi and Tanish.
करंट लगा रे मना चाह तो सबको करंट लगा रे करंट लगा रे मना चाह तो सबको करंट लगा रे तुमका मेरा एक्सीलेंट लगा रे मना चाह तो सबको करंट लगा रे
Thank you for your amazing performance, dear. I doubt a few of us are still not excited. Don't worry. Our Ready to Fly 1 and 2 kids are ready to make you more excited. Their performance, look at that.
को थोड़ा राउंड घुमा के अन्ना के जैसा चश्मा लगा के कोकोनट में लस्सी मिला के आ जाओ सारे मूड बना के पूछो तो थोड़ा राउंड घुमा के अन्ना के जैसा चश्मा लगा के कोकोनट में लस्सी मिला के आ जाओ सारे मूड बना के और रजनी से don't miss that chance जब ये गाना बजेगा on the floor आना पड़ेगा लुंगी को उठाना पड़ेगा स्टेप करके दिखाना पड़ेगा डिस्को में जब ये गाना बजेगा on the floor आना पड़ेगा लुंगी को उठाना पड़ेगा स्टेप करके दिखाना पड़ेगा और रजनी don't miss that chance
How can we conduct a kids event without naughtiness? Let's welcome our RTF 1 and 2 kids to perform. Let's relax and make a peaceful atmosphere. Let's bring RTF 1 and 2 girls to spread some peacefulness through the song Levitation.
Take us for a ride. I had a premonition that we fell into a rhythm where the music don't stop for life. Glitter in the sky, glitter in my eyes, shining just the way you like. If you're feeling like you need a little bit of company, you met me at the perfect time. You like me walking in the storm. We can go wherever, so let's say it now or never, baby. Nothing's ever too far. Glitter in the sky, glitter in our eyes, shining just the way we are. I feel like we're forever every time we get together, but we're never like the lost on Mars. You like me, I like you, baby. My sugar boo, I'm levitating. The Milky Way, we're renegading. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got you, moonlight, you're mine, starlight, I'm with you. Alright, come on, dance with me. I'm levitating you, moonlight, you're mine, starlight, I'm with you. Alright, come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take us for a ride. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take us for a ride. Yeah, 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 yeah. You like me, I like you, baby. My sugar boo, I'm levitating. The Milky Way, we're renegading. I got you.
For a wonderful performance. Kids and naughtiness is one of the best combo. Let's welcome RTF 1 and 2 kids to perform the Natu Natu song based on the emotion naughtiness.
கருந்தோலு கும்பலோட பட்டி காட்டு கூத்த காட்டு போடு நம்ம தாளம் ஒண்ணு போட்டு நாட்டு கூத்த காட்டு சிலம்பாட்ட சுத்தி காட்டி காத்த ரெண்ட வெட்டி காட்டி ஜல்லி கட்டு காலையாட்டும் கூறு கொம்பில் குத்தி காட்டு நாலு கால நாலு தோலு மிரட்டி தூளு கிளப்பி காட்டு பாட்டங்கூத்து 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 நாட்டு 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 கூத்த காட்டு நாட்டு 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 வெட்டி கூத்த காட்டு நாட்டு 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 பாட்டு படிச்சு தப்படிச்சு காட்டு நாட்டு 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 வெற்றி கொடிய நாட்டு வீரம் காட்டு மூலம் போட்டு கிளி புயலு பாட்டு கட்டி கிடிச்சுக்கிட்டு கூவிக்கிட்டு கை சொடகு தாளத்தில் செவ்வான சாட்சி காட்டு காலு கட்டும் தாளத்தில் இளமெல்லாம் திரவிட்ட சொட்டு சொட்டு வேர்வை கொட்டு சத்தாந்த கை தட்ட பாட்டங்கூத்து 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 நாட்டு 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 கூத்த காட்டு நாட்டு 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 வேட்டு கூத்த காட்டு நாட்டு 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 கல் போதையாட்ட வாடி காட்டு நாட்டு 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 கொண்ட மேல வெற்றி கொடிய நாட்டு
That was really a noteless overloaded performance. Let's welcome our RTF 1 and 2 kids to perform Mambo number 5 song on the emotion empathy.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mambo number 5. Everybody in the car, so come on, let's ride to the liquor store around the corner. The boys say they want some gin and juice, but I really don't wanna be a buzz like I had last week. I must stay deep, cause talk is cheap. I like Angela, Pamela, Sandra, and Rita. And as I continue, you know they're getting sweeter. So what can I do? I really bag you, my lord. To me, flirting is just like a sport. Anything fly, it's all good. Let me jump in, please sing in the trumpet. A little bit of Monica in my life, a little bit of Erica by my side, a little bit of Rita, all I need, a little bit of Tina's what I see, a little bit of Sandra in the sun, a little bit of Mary all night long, a little bit of Jessica, here I am, a little bit of you makes me your man. Jump up and down and move it all around. Shake your hand to the sound, put your hands on the ground. Take one step left and one step right. One to the front and one to the side. Clap your hands once and clap your hands twice. And if it looks like this, then you're doing it. A little bit of Monica in my life. A little bit of Erica by my side. A little bit of Rita's all I need. A little bit of Tina's what I see. A little bit of Sandra in the sun. A little bit of Mary all night long. A little bit of Jessica, here I am. A little bit of you makes me your man. Mambo number 5. A little bit of Monica in my life. A little bit of Erica by my side. A little bit of Rita's all I need. A little bit of Tina's what I see. A little bit of Sandra in the sun. A little bit of Mary all night long. A little bit of Jessica, here I am. A little bit of you makes me your man. Mambo number 5.
There are many exciting programs coming up. So hold on the seat and wait for the surprise. Surprise is here. Let's start.
வட்ட கருப்பு பொட்டு வச்சா சந்திரனில் இருந்து வச்சா சார பாம்பு இடுப்ப வச்சா நட்சத்திர தொட்டி வச்சா கரும்பு தோடு நெத்தி வச்சா இஞ்சி வெட்டி கண்ணா வச்சா இம்மா தூண்டு வெக்கம் வச்சா நெத்தி பொட்டுல தூக்கி பொட்டு போல வச்சா மல்ல சுத்து பட்டு ஒரு பாட்டு கண்ணு பொட்டு வந்த மல்ல நெத்து பல்லு வரட்டில்ல உச்சி கட்டு நேரட்டில்ல பட்டுன்னு பத்திய முச்சா கட்டம் கட்டம் வள ரஞ்சிதமே 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 மனச காலைக்கு மந்திரமே ரஞ்சிதமே ரஞ்சிதமே ஒன்ன ஓதட்டு வலிக்க கொஞ்சனுமே அடி ரஞ்சிதமே ரஞ்சிதமே மனச காலைக்கு மந்திரமே ரஞ்சிதமே ரஞ்சிதமே ஒன்ன ஓதட்டு வலிக்க கொஞ்சனுமே வந்தது 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 மனச சத்திரமே சத்திரமே நான் நித்திர 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 கேட்டு சத்திரமே சத்திரமே கட்டும் வலி கட்டி
Thank you, teachers. Thanks a lot. I would request Madhu to give the vote of thanks.
Thank you, ma'am. I thank all the guests, parents, grandparents, and my teachers, and I extending my thanks to Honorable Chief Guest, Ms. Thamare Ram, and Mrs. Purna Priya Ravichandran, and our CLO, Doyle Bose, who have extended their support in organizing such an event. I extend my thanks to all who are present here. Thank you. Now I would like to call Kavita to close the event.
Let us give applause and heartfelt appreciation to all those who contributed to making the evening a success. I would like to convey my gratitude to everyone here for taking the time to join today and for assisting us in making this event a huge success. We cherish you and every hour you spend in this learning temple. Thank you to every one of you. Let's conclude the annual day by singing our national anthem.
अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे
शुभ आशीष मांगे, गाहे तव जय गाथा।